I believe that the purpose and duty of a poet is to distill life through language. To properly do this, I believe the poet must understand the particular parameters and boundaries she is dealing with. This is beyond and even before assessing and being honest about their particular capabilities as an artist and a communicator. I'm writing about the form, function, and capacity of human language itself. In our various human cultures, we have devised structures and aesthetics that we expect our writers to adhere to. Throughout time, some of these structures include circular storytelling, iambic pentameter, MLA style, etc. Aesthetically, and through the ages, we have asked our scribes to be purveyors of truth, beauty, and the gods, and so on. Of course, context is an integral part of communication, and writers have always been subject and product of the cultures and environments in which we have lived. The ambitious among us have always sought to either capture the zeitgeist on the page, influence the societies in which we've lived, or transcend them. Depending on the writer, it may be all of the above, maybe even all at the same time. Poets and poetry, unlike prose, inherently display a need to eschew and defy the norms of language and thus their respective societies as a whole. Poets and poetry are inherently dissident and fundamentally seek to push the bounds of convention. The poet acknowledges at the most basic level that she must be willing to use grammar, punctuation, text, definition, allegory, etc., in ways that may seem blasphemous to the community at large. The poet acknowledges more honestly than any scribe, the essayist, novelist, and certainly the secretary, that language is not sufficient to really convey human emotion, much less to describe experience. And more than any other type of writer, the poet wants the reader to have an experience, not just read about one. The poet does not want you to be a voyeur, but an accomplice. Feeling encumbered by the limitations placed upon him or her, the poet rebels. Musicians use sound and enlist lyrics to take you on a journey in short form. Novelists try to engross the reader in a world through immersion in the long form. The poet in print, stuck in the middle of these two forms, uses deconstruction of form the way musicians use sound, and uses figurative language the way novelists use text length. This simultaneous destruction, construction of language is aimed at creating a psychotropic response within the reader in an effort to get them to abandon the logic and reason of this world and submit to the logic of the poet's world.